Alright, what's up boys? Tony here with another video, and today I wanted to do it on PANGU. It's a kind of new hero in this game, KOG, and he's the second god in this game. So the first god is the cube mage. I might do a video on that one. The second one is this guy. And his kit's kind of complicated, so I have to do this pre-thing before I get into the game. So the first skill is this little jump, and it has very long cooldown. A second very long cooldown as well, but let me turn it off. So this jump has two components. The first component is when you jump, you can move faster, and if you jump on someone, they take damage, right? And then as you jump, you might see you can do a second thing, so you can swipe your thing and then go to someone like this, you know? Oh yeah, so if you jump on someone, you don't have this bonus move speed, but if you jump away, then you can run faster. Crazy, right? And then if you do this, the second component, you'll get bonus attack speed. I think it's... Yeah, so for the next 3 seconds, if you smash into someone, you get bonus attack speed, so you have to max this. And is there anything else crazy? No. So as you can aim this if you're fast. So watch this, like this, or you can go like this. You know what I mean? Like, you can choose which way to go on the second one, which makes it skill cap. And for example, someone might be like, I'll do it like this, and he goes this way, but if you do it like this, you can go that way. You know what I mean? You can kind of kick them back to some extent. I'm not very good at it, but you get what I mean. There you go. So that's his first skill, and then his second skill is it's a disarm. And if you attack these targets that are disarmed, you can heal off of them. And let me turn off this. So you can see here, I just tag it, and I gain 6% of my max health per attack, but it's for 2 seconds only. This guy's very annoying. Bye. Okay, so and then his ult, he does this flying thing, and you can charge it, but if it gets cancelled, he refunds half the cooldown. And if there are allies near you, you can shoot more arrows. I wish I had an ally, but you can shoot 5 of these, and of course the enemy takes less damage if he gets hit by multiple of them. But imagine you hit him with 5, he gets 1 shot, and then it does insane damage. Like, look at the scaling. At level 15, level 3, it's like 1200, and it has like no cast time. Like, look at this, right? And it disarms the guy as well, and it slows them for 90%, I believe. Yeah, so 90% for 2 seconds, but decaying, so you can catch people like this. Absolutely insane. And also so that's his skills, and then the main part of his kit that kind of brings everything together is his passive. So you see this bar on this thing. If he gains 1 bar every 20 seconds, and if he auto attacks an enemy, he spends 1 of these. And if he spends all of them, let's go spend all of them. Go away. If he spends all of them, he loses his weapon, and when he loses his weapon, he can't ult anymore. His S1 no longer has the second flying thing. His S2 no longer disarms. So in this form, he is weaker. But 5 abilities will stun the enemy for 1 second. That was not a good demonstration. 5 abilities are autos. So let's just show that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see he's stunned. And after 30 seconds, which does not get affected by cooldown, you can go back into weapon form. And when you go back into weapon form, you're invulnerable, or untargetable as you just saw. Your S1 and S2 get half their cooldowns refunded, and your next auto will knock up someone. So let me demonstrate this knockup. Oh, I guess it timed out. Oh well. And also the last part, which I forgot to mention, which is kind of irrelevant, is he does bleeding damage based on the enemy's HP on his auto. And in the non-weapon form, he can't do that. But as you can imagine, he can bleed the enemies quite hard, like bleed actual enemies. And he can jungle quite quickly, as you might imagine. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for his kit. The thing is, he can only auto 10 times before he goes like boom, right? So it's not recommended to auto tanks a lot, and he builds a lot of attack speed, so yeah. Okay, let's move on to the replay. And holy shit, I imagine I talked for 6 minutes just to explain the hero, and I didn't even talk about his mechanics or anything. Well, anyways, let's go on to the replay. What a complex hero, right? And he's already been nerfed once, but I think he's still kind of... he should be toned down. Let's just say that. So here I go jungle. It's a 40-star game in solo queue. It's quite high elo for at this time of the season. And I am jungling because I just want to practice this hero, but you can go side lane as well. And as you can imagine, because he does this bleed, you should always look for an invade. We can't invade because they have Bomberman, so this is very hard. So I start my own side, and my support seems to be jerking off, you know, left side, so fuck him. And I just start my own blue-red, and you can see I'm clearing it fast because of this bleed mechanic. And then I'm here shopping for an invade. I don't get one. I thought it was possible because I saw Wukong top. But then he got guarded by this. I don't know what the support is doing. We could have invaded. So I do this invade now because he's finally with me. And my mid lane comes back to lane, so this is pretty much safe. Could have pulled it inside the bush, but the support is just jerking off around. And if he just walked into the bush, then we could all both be in that bush and it'd be safe. But anyways, we still take it. You can imagine this hero is so goddamn broken early game with this bleed and disarm. And disarm heals him, and yeah, so he's very hard to kill early game. And the thing is, you can go jungle with him or side lane. He's probably better jungle and ranked. And now it looks like, you know, we're taking a decent lead. Here a team fight breaks out, so I just ult immediately for the 3 AoE and hits everyone, and then we get a kill. I think I could have disarmed Wukong there to save that guy, but the thing is, it was a choice between... I don't know why my disarm didn't land on him. It clearly hit him. Anyways, we get this dragon because I've got my heal on my S2, as you can see, so it's quite safe. What goes on there? He gets a solo kill. My Valheim took cleanse, so Boltman is not of a threat to him. And it's starting to look bad because the lanes are getting pushed in and my support is again jerking off. Like, you know how frustrating it is. Like, he's done nothing this game. So I'm becoming a bit worried, and my mid lane is losing very hard. My top lane is not really making any progress because that matchup is a 50-50. The Wukong kills our ADC bot lane, so now I'm being worried. But here I do a wait here. I could have played this better. I didn't have my jump right, so I'd take the safe way. But I could have waited for my jump, killed him, and then I could have ulted here, so I could have completed the successful 1v3. But I die, and that's just very sad. I don't know why it takes so much goddamn. Look at this. What is this damage? He went 100. Look, he doesn't have HP, right? He went 100 armor pen, which is Monkai-ass. Anyway, so now I'm getting to be a bit worried, so I'm like, I gotta try harder. I try to keep up in farm because I noticed that I was ganking too much with this hero. And also, you only have a few autos to work with, so yeah, I'm just conserving and waiting for my bar to fill up before running in. But this guy just in, so I don't know what you want. He's just completely ending. And I ult because I just in case. And he heals, so it's fine. And I know the red buff is spawning soon, I think. Nope, this is the wrong scenario. But anyways, so I go back to farming. I'm pretty decent HP. Our Valheim took, I'm not letting him have this because I feel like I've been giving up too much jungle farm lately. And then I know this guy is coming. I saw him leave on the minimap. So I think he ults. He should have ult up. No, he doesn't. So there, I don't know why he goes in. Clearly 4 people there. But it's not too bad because I poke this Wukong to half. I run out of Fury, but I think I get... No, I don't. But then we trap them into this incline thingy, right? And then Valheim AoEs them down. And then crashed ults, finally. I think he didn't have it during the fight, so it was a nice bait. Now things are looking alright. So I stay here because I really want this goddamn minion. And then, yeah. And you can see the bar on top of my head. I'm about to get ult back up. And I sit here because I knew the red buff was spawning. And I didn't know if this hero had a Joker at her S2 up or not. So I just sit here. And then I see this Wukong do this. And I see him use his spells, right? So I'm just sitting here. And then we go in together and it is an easy kill. I think I messed up mechanically. But now I go back into weapon form. I could have went into weapon form earlier and then we would have killed the Wukong cleaner, but it's fine. Yeah, that's I guess that's my bad. But it's fine. We do some fancy footwork here. I missed my S1, but it's fine. This guy has no bombs left. I juked this boatman, and I know he doesn't have ult. He used it like 20 seconds earlier. So, and I'm level 10, so he's level 7. So, yeah, pretty much forcing my brute forcing to victory now. So, like as I said, I'm not playing spectacular this game. Kind of playing well. But it just goes to show how kind of broken this hero is. I mean, like in an absolute sense, he's not broken, but in ranked, he's absolutely so terrifying. He's like, all the early game heroes are terrifying, like Ryoma, this hero, you know what I mean? Like, any hero that can snowball the early game. Like, Black Tulin's very broken in rank for that same reason. He's not broken in KPL, in competitive, you'll never see him, but this guy is just... He's so strong early game, his mid game is decent, his late game is awful, but he still has the disarm, right? Which means that ADCs can't play versus him. Like, ADCs can just kill themselves. And let me fast forward because I know this replay is very, very goddamn long because we take so long to clean up, finish. And of course, you know the mid-late game is pretty, what's the word? Pretty mechanical, like you know what's gonna happen basically. I'm gonna just farm around. You see, like at the right now, there's nothing on the minimap to do, right? All of the camps are cleared out. So the only choice for me really is to just farm. I can't really make a play on them because all of the enemies are playing very defensively. It's pretty high elo, so they're not stupid. And here I go in, but the thing is, my allies don't follow me. They could have come in from the left side, but they take the long way around. And we still clean up because we have the lead, but then I'm like, what were they thinking? Like, jerking off. But like, it doesn't matter because like I went in with the notion that maybe we might fuck up, but I got the Baron already, so like, you know, it's like not too bad. And then here the Wukong is being stupid, so we just kill him. He doesn't expect this burst from me at all. And I start on the small dragon, we get that. Could have shopped the bot wave, but I was more interested in his jungle. And then farming up some more. Now it's like the boring part of this game because I'm trying to fast forward. I knew he was in that bush, and then he was too pussy to show, so I just take this Baron. I don't think he was paying attention to me flying over that bush, or yeah, I don't think he knew. So I thought I swear his red buff. No, I went for this top lane guy. I block the bowman's ult, and I see this Wukong is out of position, so I just stab him a bit. And I see it's like, look at this fight, it's like 3v2, so I just give up on this fight and do something else. But then I see the bowman goes completely out of position, and I see the tower is low HP, so I just jump in. I think I have ult at this point. No, I don't. So anyways, I have like 4 levels on their support, so I just go in. And my Ryoma was coming, so I knew that was a, let's say, A seemingly stupid play, but it was going to work out very well. Anyways, so now we're looking to close, but thing is against Joker and Bomberman, like that's the thing without ADC, it's always pretty hard to finish. And even with an ADC, they have Joker and Bomberman, so they would clear waves very well, right? So the trick here is we just slowly chip, and the top wave's being chipped, and we're still farming. We only have an 8k gold lead. We can extend this to 10 to 12k, and I'm about to get my deaths to go. And I chipped this down. Remember, all chip damage helps. I knew I had lifesteal on my S2, so it's fine. And so I just look at this. Jesus Christ. And then, yeah, the rest is just a rinse and repeat. I know there's a fight top lane, but keeping this bot wave pushed is more important. Even if we die there, it's fine. We don't lose anything, and Baron's respawning. And then here, I saw him go into this goddamn bush. And then we just, yeah. There was no way for him to leave. He used his S1 on his immunity on Omega. So I just blew everything on him. So we get Baron for that. It's not much. He dies, but literally it changed nothing. Like we could have gotten this Baron no matter what. And then we're gonna extend this gold lead to 10k. But my teammates are still kind of jerking off. They were not very helpful this game, and they were flaming in chat a lot. So I was not very happy with how they were arrogant. But still, so I do this to keep them off the wave, and it buys Omega some time to do like how much damage they do. Half that tower somehow. I didn't even realize. And I keep this wave push because mid wave is going to be very hard to push, but this side tower is showing some promise, right? And you'll see how this like seemingly stupid action will pay off in 10-20 seconds. And I go mid, there's nothing that happens. And this guy is kind of choked out, right? He took some pokes, so we just get it. So you see how that action that seemed contradictory, or what's the word? Not obvious. And then I go here, and I could have killed the Wukong if I was better, I feel like, but I fucked up. I didn't have ult, by the way, so I don't think I could have killed him anyways. So I just do some random shit. And then mid-wave comes in, and they're like not being diligent about defending, and they took poke. And the game's about to wrap up, I guess. No, it doesn't. It's a 3v2 here, right? You can see. So, but Bomberman gets caught out. And there I go back in for some goddamn reason. I had my ult, so I'm like, I'll just... What was I thinking anyway? No one will know. But, you know, when there's 3 towers down, I'm just like, just end this goddamn game. And so I'm just trolling. So I have my GA now, I have my revive, so I'm like, yeah, let's finish this. We get the big dragon for bonus AD. And so I'll do so much damage now. And let's see, so here I take a random poke. She was very arrogant to be there, but she dies anyway. So you'll see she's so arrogant there that her positioning was off by, I don't know, 600 miles. Here I attack this guy, it's a straggler. You can see here this team fight never would have worked out, so that's why I went for this one. Like a very good decision. And here I know it's 2v3, right? But the Crash doesn't have ult. The Bomberman is out of his charges. The Wukong is very bad. I have disarm, so there you go. Wukong does no damage, right? Then the 3 minion waves are also pushing in, so I take the decision to do this. And then we have Omega, who, you know, does those Omega things, and then we win. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Watching this video again, I feel like I thought I didn't do such a good job, but it was not too bad. It was pretty good for decision making at the CLO. Not too awful. But this mid laner, was shit the bag, man. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
You got me, nigga? Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah? Yes, yeah? Yeah, okay.